Most people have used a ladder at some point in their lives. The question is, do you know how to use one safely? The fact is, thousands of ladder accidents happen each year, and hundreds of those accidents result in death. Among the most common hazards associated with ladders are slips, trips, falls, electric shock, and ladder tip over. As a golf course employee, you'll likely have to use a ladder at some point. In order to keep yourself and coworkers safe, you should be aware of the dangers associated with ladders, as well as the proper way to use them. The best way to prevent ladder accidents is to learn how to select the right ladder for the job. Inspect it for malfunctions, and know how to use it safely. Ladder safety is about more than just being cautious when you use one. It starts from the moment you select a ladder. There are several different kinds of ladders designed for different tasks, and it's very important that you use the correct ladder for the correct task. Some of the types of ladders are step stools, step ladders, and extension ladders. The first thing to consider is the ladder height required for the job. There are specific height requirements for each ladder, and we'll go over later in this video. The second thing to consider is your body weight. Each type of ladder will clearly indicate its weight capacity. Make sure that the combined weight of your body and the tools you'll be carrying do not exceed the ladder's maximum carry weight. Next, you should consider the material the ladder is made of. Ladders can be made of a few different materials, including wood, fiberglass, and metal. If you're working around an energy source, a metal ladder should never be used. Metal is a strong conductor, so as you can imagine what can happen if your ladder comes in contact with an energy source. Instead, use a ladder that's made of a non-conductive material. The presence of energy sources causes a higher risk if contact is made with the ladder. They also increase the chance of electrical arcing. OSHA requires that you maintain a distance of 10 feet from power lines, and in some states that distance is 25 feet. The next thing to consider is the ladder's condition. You should always thoroughly inspect the ladder before using it. Look for damaged side rails, rungs, and supports, as well as bent or corroded metal, cracks, warping, or any malformations. Inspect the steps to make sure they're properly secured, and to make sure that your spreaders and locking devices are functioning correctly. Check that all the rungs and feet are non-slip, and make sure that the nuts and bolts are all secure. Make sure that all sides of the ladder are clean. Look for any grease, oil, solvents, or other materials that may have been left on the rungs or the sides of the ladder, which could cause you to slip. Take the ladder out of service immediately if you notice any irregularities. If the problems are serious, the best advice is to toss it in the dumpster. There are way too many injuries and lawsuits every year because of defective ladders to make improvised repairs on one. Never paint a wooden ladder or use one that has been painted. Paint may hide cracks and make it difficult to determine the ladder's condition. Any painted wooden ladders should, again, be tossed in the dumpster. You should also follow a few general guidelines when using a ladder. Good footing is very important when placing the ladders, so make sure that the surface you set your ladder on is sturdy, non-slip, and secure. Never place a ladder on any other surface, like a box or a table. If you need additional height, find a taller ladder. Don't use ladders on a windy or stormy day. Make sure that you barricade off or block off the area surrounding a ladder while it's in use. Never move, shift, or extend a ladder while it's being used.